In an era where nutrition and sustainability have become intertwined priorities, tropical fruits stand out as a rare example of harmony between human health and environmental responsibility. Mangoes, papayas, pineapples, and guavas are not only nutrient-dense foods that support metabolic balance and vitality, they also embody a model of eating that treads lightly on the planet. Compared to the industrial systems that produce processed snacks, tropical fruit cultivation generally requires fewer resources, generates less pollution, and contributes more directly to local ecosystems and economies. Choosing whole fruits over packaged foods is not merely a dietary decision. It's a small but powerful act of environmental stewardship that nourishes both body and earth. From a nutritional standpoint, tropical fruits deliver an abundance of health-promoting compounds, vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, enzymes, and fibers that industrial foods can only imitate. Each piece of fruit comes in its own biodegradable packaging, created by nature, eliminating the need for plastics, foil, and energy-intensive processing. A mango or papaya provides vitamins A and C, potassium, folate, and an array of phytonutrients in their natural ratios, perfectly calibrated for human absorption. Processed snacks, even those marketed as healthy, are stripped of this natural complexity. They rely on refined starches, synthetic fortification, and chemical preservatives, all of which require vast manufacturing resources and energy inputs while producing inferior nutrition. The environmental contrast between fruit cultivation and processed snack production is equally stark. Tropical fruits typically grow on perennial trees or plants that absorb carbon dioxide, prevent soil erosion, and support pollinator populations. A mango tree, for instance, can produce fruit for decades while sequestering carbon and providing shade that protects local biodiversity. By contrast, the production of cereals, cookies, and protein bars depends on industrial agriculture, fields of monocropped corn, soy, or wheat that deplete soil nutrients and rely heavily on chemical fertilizers and pesticides. These crops must then be milled, refined, processed, packaged, and shipped through energy-intensive supply chains that multiply their carbon footprint long before they reach the consumer. Water efficiency is another often overlooked advantage of tropical fruit farming. While some fruits do require consistent rainfall or irrigation, their cultivation generally uses less fresh water than livestock or large-scale grain production. Many tropical regions where these fruits grow have climates naturally suited to their cultivation, reducing the need for artificial inputs. Papayas and pineapples, for example, thrive in rain-fed systems with minimal environmental disruption. In contrast, the production of snack ingredients like refined oils, artificial flavorings, or whey protein isolates demands extensive water and energy at every stage, from raw material extraction to industrial processing. The sustainability of tropical fruits also extends to their economic and social dimensions. Fruit cultivation often supports smallholder farmers in tropical regions, many of whom practice mixed or agroforestry systems that blend food production with ecological conservation. A single mango tree might grow alongside bananas, coconuts, or coffee, creating diverse ecosystems that sustain soil fertility and community livelihoods. Processed snack production, on the other hand, is centralized and corporate, driven by globalized supply chains that concentrate profits while leaving behind pollution and food waste. Supporting tropical fruit consumption thus strengthens local economies while promoting global food justice. From a waste perspective, fruits again offer a natural advantage. Every part of a fruit, peel, seed, pulp, can serve a purpose. Mango peels and papaya seeds are rich in antioxidants and can be used in composting or even as natural health supplements. Even the waste generated from fruit markets is biodegradable, returning nutrients to the soil rather than lingering for centuries in landfills like plastic wrappers and aluminum snack packages do. Processed snacks, conversely, produce enormous amounts of packaging waste, much of which is non-recyclable due to mixed materials and chemical coatings. Each granola bar or chip packet represents a long environmental afterlife that a single banana or guava will never have. Nutritionally, tropical fruits align with sustainable eating because they provide maximum nourishment per calorie and per gram of resource used. A single mango delivers an impressive spectrum of antioxidants, dietary fiber, and natural sugars without requiring the addition of emulsifiers, colorings, or synthetic vitamins. The energy spent growing and transporting fruit results in nutrient-dense food that supports human health without waste. Compare this to a processed snack. Each calorie demands far more energy to produce, and what you consume is often calorically dense but nutritionally poor. Sustainable eating, in its truest form, means choosing foods that feed both our biological and ecological systems efficiently. Whole fruits meet that standard elegantly. Even refrigeration and preservation requirements favor fruit consumption when sourced locally or regionally. Many tropical fruits can ripen naturally on the tree and be consumed fresh, requiring minimal processing. In contrast, processed foods undergo multiple production stages, each involving machinery, heat treatment, and chemical additives to ensure shelf stability. The energy costs hidden behind a single healthy snack bar far exceed those of harvesting and transporting a mango or pineapple from a nearby farm. In the bigger picture, adopting a diet richer in whole fruits can be seen as part of a larger cultural shift toward regenerative eating. It reflects an understanding that what nourishes us should also sustain the earth. Tropical fruits demonstrate how delicious, satisfying, and ethical that alignment can be. Their sweetness comes not from artificial manipulation, but from natural sunlight, rain, and soil, a kind of planetary cooperation that modern food manufacturing can't replicate. When people replace packaged snacks with tropical fruits, they reduce plastic waste, lower energy demand, and cut down on agricultural emissions, all while improving their own metabolic health. The benefits ripple outward: fewer factory emissions, less packaging in oceans, healthier soil ecosystems, and better nutrition for humans. The act of eating fruit, then, becomes not just a dietary choice but a quiet form of environmental activism. In essence, whole tropical fruits represent the purest expression of sustainable nutrition. They nourish without depleting, heal without harming, and connect personal health to planetary well-being. Choosing them over processed snacks means choosing a future where sweetness doesn't cost the earth, where every bite nourishes both the body and the biosphere.